Getting that fresh cut action. Yeah. What is up, my dudes, and the one girl who saw the word charity and she wanted to spend the rest of the video going, aww. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, bikers, forgive me for I have sinned. It has been, let's be honest, I've never confessed since my last confession. I am in a cage. I know, right? So why am I here? Well, if you can see my backdrop at all, I have so many diapers. About $700 worth to be precise. Today I am actually heading into Walmart. Every single year I do a charity toy drive where I basically hit up everyone I know and say, hey, give me money. And for some reason, everyone just keeps doing that. So as long as they keep doing it, I keep doing it. Normally we come in around the $2,000 mark. I ask for $1,500. By the time everything's said and done, it's usually about $2 grand. This year, everyone, hopefully a lot of you watching this video too, really stepped up, and we came in at $4,000. Seriously, that is awesome. All the toys bought today, all the diapers bought today, they go to a local group in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's part of Emmenskeg Health right now. When I was a kid, I went there from the time I was born all the way up till forever. The founder was actually my doctor. I was one of, it's a pediatrics place. I guess I should mention that. It's called Child Health Services. They've gone through a few name changes over the years, but I'll always know it as Child Health Services. The founder, took me in. It was basically, the entire place was for people basically in need, people who couldn't afford good medical care for their kids and stuff like that. So that's always stayed with me. And after the founder, Dr. Selma Deitch, I'm gonna put a picture right there because she was awesome, still is. After she passed away, I wanted to do something in her memory to kind of pay it forward, to make sure that, you know, kids today still kind of, they get that little impact from the impact that she had left behind. So every year I try and raise as much money as possible for about a month or so in November to December. And then I go to a store and I buy a bunch of toys and arts and crafts supplies, stuff like that. I try and stay between $5 and $25 per item so I can spread the money as much as possible. They as an organization deal with well over 1,000 kids. So, you know, it's just basically a small drop in the bucket. So I do try and get some bikes and scooters and cool stuff like that in there as well. Just because bikes and scooters, man. What I try and avoid is a lot of the electronic stuff, a lot of computer stuff and fun things like that. For me personally, I like to see kids using their imaginations. I grew up on my imagination, and I like to see them being outside and active and, you know, just doing stuff like that. So there's board games, there's sporting equipment, there's arts and crafts, there's different toys and action figures. You'll see, because this year, the 14th annual, I might add, 14 years. That is insane. I'm taking you guys with me. So let's go inside and let's get this done. So this is cart number 1. Mostly art supplies. All right, we start going into the toys. I haven't even broke a grand yet. This is gonna be fun. Sorry I'm muffled. It's mask season. I'd say this cart's pretty full. Let's check this out. Go drop this one off and get another one.
This run was a lot of board games, sporting stuff, footballs, tennis balls, basketballs, lacrosse, baseball bats. Let's keep it rolling. $10 bikes. That is right. All these are coming home with us. 10 bikes. Let's do it.
My bad. We're actually doing 12 bikes. Dozen.
Well, what can I say? I am the master of not checking my battery ever. When we were doing that whole like awesome 80s montage of showing you all the toys and stuff over at Child Health Services, my battery did die. I did switch to my cell phone, so yeah, you most certainly saw a cool 80s montage before this, maybe with some upbeat music. We painted a house, fixed a tree, made a pizza for an elderly neighbor. I don't know. It was there though. It was back there. I'm assuming if you're here, you've already come from back there, so we're good. Probably the most fun things that happened today is while we were ringing up the toys, the cashier, we had about 8 carriages. I think it was 8 carriages and a dozen bikes. The cashier started ringing stuff up when I was still shopping because they were trying to get ahead of everything. And I noticed that they were just taking stuff out of the carriage and then moving it to another carriage and putting it in and setting that carriage aside. They weren't bagging anything. So at one point in time, I was like, so hey, is somebody gonna come by and bag this later? And the woman looked at me, no joking, no anything, verbatim, and says, "Oh, you wanted this in bags?" $4,000 worth of stuff, over $4,000 worth of stuff. A lot of it was like smaller stuff, like I said, $5, $10, $25 like items, 8 carriages, over $4 grand. No, we don't. In fact, you don't even have to put it in the carriage. You just throw it on the floor. We'll get a wide broom and we'll sweep it over to the car. That's what we're gonna do. Like, thank you. It was pretty nuts. The other crazy things that happened were, like I said, we bought 12 bikes. So at one point in time, I went to start moving all the bikes up forward, bring them closer to the register so they could get rung up. I counted 10. And I was like, where did the other 2 go? At some point in time, somebody actually came by and just decided they wanted 2 of the bikes that I had and like just grabbed them and took off. It was like insane. So I had to get 2 more bikes. So yeah, we still ended up with 12, but the pickings were pretty slim by the time we were done. So that was a weird one. Another thing was there was an older lady with a walker and a bunch of different like hair care products who came up to the register I was at. The register, the light was off. There were still like 4 or 5 carriages like blocking the register. You couldn't get to it. I mean, like we took up the whole lane. So she comes in, she starts knocking the carriages out of the way. Just pushing them aside, pushing past them, and finally gets up to where I'm at, looks at the cashier and says, "Oh, you guys just have no cashiers right now, ready to go," and starts putting her stuff on the conveyor belt. And the cashier's like, "I'm closed, like I'm not open right now." And this woman looked so angry, and it's like, you just like, when I saw her coming, I thought that she was just trying to get out of the store. I didn't understand what was going on, because I'm like, you can't be doing what I think you're doing. And it turned out she was doing what I thought she was doing. She just decided that everything was in her way. She was just gonna knock it out of the way and just come right up to the register. It was nuts. And for the record, there were other cashiers. It really wasn't that bad. She just decided she wanted to be at that register. So I don't know, man. That was an interesting one. I'm surprised she didn't flip out more than she did. And she was legit angry. Like, the cashier was like, this register's not open. We're just taking care of these carriages, and that's it. And she's like, "Oh, this is ridiculous." And like, she tries to turn around, get through the carriages, and naturally everything's in her way, because like she just banged the crap out of it. I was like, man, this is welcome to New Hampshire. Like, I don't know. So that was an adventure in of itself. I don't know, man. But yeah, we got everything in. I'm sure I've included some pictures and all that stuff. Hey, present self, include pictures. Just showing like everything, like from the time that we brought it up to the registers, cashing out, loading it up into this was the first year I needed a U-Haul trailer, which was awesome. I mean, that's such a great feeling when you can't even fit it in your car. Like, the last like probably like 4 or 5 years, my buddy Chris has been coming with me, and he's got a big Ford F-150. I have a Honda Fit. And we've been jam packing his truck, and last year it was kind of like at capacity, and we were at about $2,200. So this year, you know, I went out, I got the U-Haul trailer, just knowing that this was going to be needed this time around. And it was great, like filling that, still putting stuff in the bed of his truck, because so many bikes, so many diapers. As you can see, my car is now empty. I don't look like the weird dude driving around with like 15 cases, which equals out to like, I think it was like 3,000 diapers. Like, I don't look like the weird dude in my car driving around with like 3,000 diapers in here. So, you know, stuff like that. It's cool. Child Health Services was very happy that they got everything. And they said that, you know, because of this year, it was a really, really big deal for them, and it really meant a lot that it happened. So, you know, for everyone watching this that contributed, I thank you so much. You guys did an amazing job. Child Health Services has another name, but I've grown up calling it Child Health Services. So if anyone from the organization is watching this, deal with it. It's Dr. Deitch and Child Health Services, and that's it. Sorry. So yeah, that's the video for today. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You know, share this with your friends, share it with your family, share it with the weird cranky lady who's pushing past you in a line that's closed at a Walmart. She loves this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you guys all on the flip side.